Hey you guys. Okay, so first of all, I'm so happy to be back. I took a full week off, which I rarely, if ever, do on this channel. I don't think I have since I had Olivia 3 years ago. And even then, I don't think I stayed away too long. I love making videos. It's something that makes me happy. I love sharing some frivolous things in a very serious, of course, we all have, serious things that we have to deal with in everyday life. We have the stress of work, taking care of our families, and, just the world today. And I think it's so fun to be able to have this community, to share this friendship, to talk about some fun things that we can share, just like you're having, lunch with a girlfriend a couple times a week. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed that for another year here from me, and I'm just so excited to continue. So today I wanted to share with you guys my best of the best, like the good, amazing things from 2018. I did not want to do just beauty things, but y'all, we have so many beauty things. I'm gonna get into clothing, handbags, some fashion-y type things, but I just wanted to go for it. I just wanted to kind of just show you guys everything. I've got some great deals and things to share with you guys, and just get to it. So first of all, thank you guys for such an amazing year. 2018's been amazing. I always say I want to keep it positive. I hate to say, oh, this year, it's over. I like to set goals and to move toward the new year and to focus on how even better 2019 is gonna be. And I've got some really good videos coming up, you guys. I've got a really personal kind of, a few, some positive things. You guys really liked my last video where I got into a little more personal things. So if you missed that one, check it out. But y'all, we've got so many cool things coming up. Let's get into this. When I'm looking, okay, let me talk about this. So I just ran out of my first bottle of it. It's kind of like an empty tube, but it's the Colleen Rothschild Retinol Supreme Eye Serum. A good resolution, a good beauty resolution is using an eye cream. Use an eye cream, and this one is so good. You only use it at night, so you can use something else during the day or whatever. The Colleen Rothschild Retinol Supreme Eye Serum. I just cracked open my new one. You use just the tiniest bit, and I use it right here. I just kind of pat it in, and what's great about it is that it kind of prevents crepiness, little, when you smile and you look a little crepey, that's usually the first spot where you notice, some fine lines forming. The retinol, the vitamin C, all that, it's gonna take care of it. And I have a 20% off code for you guys, Tiffany20. I will put all of the info on that below. This has been something that I just absolutely can't live without. When I got really low on this one, I started unscrewing it, and the little thing fell off, so I would put a Q-tip in there and get it. So anyways, yeah, I love it. Every little drippy drop. That is one of my #1 beauty favorites of the year. But if you're gonna use that code and you wanna get a few more things, definitely grab the hand cream. I cannot tell you how many of these I've used over the years, and I've got a brand new one of these ready to go. But it's skincare for your hands, which a lot of hand creams aren't. It's actually gonna take care of your age spots, and kind of it has an ingredient to kind of brighten. Really good for your cuticles. I've been really trying to take care of my hands, especially with it being, a little colder and drier. I love this hand cream so much. Whenever I have a friend in my car, someone's using it, they're like, ooh, what is this? And they love it. I get everybody hooked on it. A few more things too. I don't want to get so deep into skincare because I feel like I've talked about it so much, but I'm gonna do a separate skincare video in the new year talking about a few changes I've made, a few new things. But one thing that I am gonna mention, one more thing, if you do, like I said, you are gonna shop. This, out of all my masks, of everything that I've tried, this clarifying detox mask is probably the best I've ever used. This is my 3rd or 4th one, I can't even tell you, and I've got a new one. It's good because it's clarifying, but when you rinse it off, your skin doesn't feel dried out and it feels plumped up and beautiful and smooth. It has glycolic acid in it. It has some sort of silver in it that keeps the bacteria from forming on your skin. So really, really great for people that are breakout prone, but you're also wanting to take care of your skin in anti-aging ways like I am. Love that. And then if you want to throw in anything else, grab one of her candles. These I have talked about so much, but yeah, this has definitely been a favorite of mine this year. The Hate Ashberry is probably my very favorite one. She has a Huga. She has this one that I actually keep in my the Balm candle. Everything's falling over. The one called La Balm. It's my favorite one for in my bathroom. It's very spa, very I don't know, it's just very refreshing. I love it. But this Hate Ashberry, I've given this for gifts. I have burned through so many. This is a brand new one. Oh, I love it so much. A little like sexy, a little like smoky. Oh, it's so good. It's the sexiest scent, and they are just absolutely beautiful. And it comes with this like really nice heavy like lid slash like stand. So love that. Love Colleen Rothschild. Use that code Tiffany20 for 20% off. Let's just keep going with a few more beauty things, and then I'll talk about some like clothing and some things that I really loved this year. I don't know, I might just like kind of mix it up. Okay, this brush, if you haven't tried this is something that I discovered this year. Cannot live without it for myself or my child. Let me clean it out so I do not look gross, but it's Tangle Teezer. I don't know how I ever lived without this thing. When I had hair extensions, when I had super long hair, when I had hair extensions, this is a lifesaver. I use it every day on myself. I use it every day on my child. It's amazing, just great. Thank you to my hairstylist, Rhonda, for that. Like, that's like life-changing thing. Okay. Let's talk about a few clothing things. We'll just kind of mix it up. So I got some new ELLANDEMM things recently. Talked about her stuff for years. Jen is a friend of mine. I absolutely love her line. Amazing jewelry. This little, am I wearing it today? Yeah, my little T fine jewelry initial. You may not see me wear it all the time because I wear it most every day, but it's always like either tucked in or, you know, I'll layer it. It layers perfectly with anything. She has beautiful fine jewelry. Just amazing. Over the years, I've loved like the Vogue ones, the one with the big star, the black one that says Saint Style. This has been mine that I have loved this year so much. They wash and dry amazing. Like, I just absolutely love all of her things. I got some leggings to show you. Okay, this one is so good. This one, and then this one, like the Love Fiercely. Everything's just made really nicely. The fit is so good. She's my friend, so she gave me a code. It's Tiffany10 if you want to save 10%. I'll talk about that below. Listen, love Colleen, I love Jen. If I can get someone to give me a code for you guys, I'm going to. Absolutely love her t-shirts. The Troop Beverly Hills t-shirt, if you guys remember, is ELLANDEMM. And so, yeah, the biggest question that I get about her stuff is obviously like sizing. I have things in smalls and mediums. I don't think you can go wrong. Sometimes I get a small, sometimes I get a medium. This one is a medium. So I don't know, I would say maybe size up in this one because I'd say maybe I'm like a true small. This one is actually an extra small and it fits exactly the same as this one. So it does kind of depend, you know, like anything really, just on the actual item. The mustard colored one that I just showed you is kind of the same type of top as this one. The black one's like a little furrier, so it's kind of slightly different. Maybe that's why the sizing's a little different, but the mustard colored one is a medium as well. So maybe like if you're like a true like small, maybe just go up to a medium. The Love Fiercely shirt I think is slightly oversized, like it, you know, it's supposed to be slightly oversized. So I think that's why the extra small works with that one because I don't want it to look so huge. You know, like those Gucci sweatshirts or like those, you know, you buy some things that are just like, ah. So I don't know, you could definitely buy a smaller medium and be fine, or buy your true size, but I would say maybe size down in that one if you don't want such an oversized look. Spanx Leggings, Spanx Leggings, Spanx Leggings. Oh my gosh, I posted a picture on Instagram the other day. Like, listen, you guys, they just make you look so like, and they're magic. They've ruined me. Like, I don't want to wear real pants. And listen, I'm over like people acting like leggings are like too revealing or anything. No, these are good. They don't have that awful seam down the middle, so you're not gonna get a camel toe. These are my Moto ones, which I love wearing with this sweatshirt, actually, if you want like a, you know, like a nicer look. I'm telling you guys, I live in these sweatshirts. This, it's like, I don't know, like should I just like pop my leg up here? No, these, probably I'm covered with fuzz. These are the camo ones that I wear a lot. And I don't know if you can tell, they're just slightly ribbed. Something about these and my black ones are actually in the laundry right now. I'm telling you guys, I live in these. I wear them every single day. Because the fabric is nubby, they're a little bit more substantial. I also have just the plain faux leather. So Spanx Leggings, get on that. I normally wear a small. I'm like a true size 27, size 4. The small works. I have a pair that are the black ones with the white stripe down the side that look really cute with this, that are a medium, and they fit pretty much the same. So I don't think you can really go wrong. Oh gosh, I've got so many beauty things, but oh, I didn't show you my, let's talk about jewelry for just a second. So yeah, I'm wearing my Bauble Bar ring. These are those that they've had that have just been so popular. They've had them, I believe, most of the year. They go in and out of stock. I just love these ones. And yeah, just kind of fun. And I think, you know, kind of dresses up a little sweatshirt, or you can put it on with anything. And Literally, you guys, this fine jewelry line from Bauble Bar, the Everyday Fine, it's mostly sterling pieces plated in real gold, and it's not super expensive. So girl, this is what you need. So most of the year you've seen me wear these different pieces. I believe out of all of them, this is my favorite one. It has a couple of different adjustments so you can make it shorter. I just love that so much, and I layer it like you saw with my little, you know, my little initial. All right, you guys, this has been huge for me this year, the Kopari Coconut Oil Deodorant. Talked about it so much, but it's changed. I don't want to change my life, it's dramatic, but literally, you guys, it's so good. It smells amazing. It's something you can feel good about using. And if you start a natural deodorant, like, I don't want to get into all of my like details about it because I feel like I've talked about it so much, but give it a chance, give it time, give your body time to adjust to it. One makeup product that I would say is hands down the best of the best out of all of these things that I'm gonna just show you quickly in a second. This is the #1 at the top, like, that I can't live without. Like, I've tried to find other things. Something that really ages you, your eye area, obviously. You can really get it wrong with your makeup. You wanna take care of it, hence, like, get yourself some of this Retinol eye serum. Get yourself some of that. I see people using so much powder and so many cakey products, and it really can age you. And a lot of concealers that are even nice can really crease. This is amazing. It's like it's so good. So this is my second one. I'm starting to like see through it at the bottom, so I feel like I need to get another one soon. But it's the By Terry Terribly Denseless Concealer, Anti-Wrinkle, Anti-Dark Circle, Anti-Eye Bag, Serum Corrector. So it is like skincare and a treatment in with the best concealer formula you will ever use. Like, so smooth. And this is how I don't know, when you look at where it's like dried around the top, I know this is kind of weird, it's not clumpy, it's just like smooth and porcelain. I know that sounds weird, but it's just the most beautiful concealer on earth, and I'm the shade 1 Fresh Fair. It's so good, you guys. I love everything about it. Can't live without that concealer. And something new, okay? So this video is all about like great things from the year, you know, old favorites, you know, things that I've been loving. But this is something new that I was like, okay, I'm not doing a December favorites, like of like new things, but I have got to show this because this is one new thing that I started using this month that I'm like, hello, why hasn't this existed before? Or why haven't I tried this before? Okay, so the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, the white powder that you would dust under your eyes. It's a little sparkly. It's a loose powder. I used to use that years ago when Benefit discontinued the Powder Flash, which was possibly the most perfect product ever. This was probably like 7 or 8 years ago. Y'all all thought I was nuts for putting powder there, and brightening would be like, what are you doing, girl? That's not what you're supposed to be doing. Then the whole baking thing came about, and for some reason, they discontinued it around that time. Whatever, started using the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, and I liked it. But sometimes I would just feel a little like, okay, I don't want to put so much powder under that area because it does make it look a little dry and crepey. But I want to like blur this area. Do you know what I mean? You guys. I can't get over this. Okay, so Laura Mercier, the Secret Blurring Powder for under eyes. Okay, it's pressed. It's odd. It's kind of like that NARS. Do you remember that like translucent setting powder? You know, that's a little funky. So what I do with this is I get this brush, my F87, my Sigma, which is probably like my favorite Sigma brush. But I use this under my eyes. Okay, so I get it like kind of loaded up, and then I just tap it in. And it blurs this area. I've already used some, so this is so overkill, and it probably is like showing up, and might be a little much. But you guys, so perfect. If there's one new beauty product that you treat yourself to or something like new, oh my gosh, y'all. So many eyeshadow palettes come and go and come out and whatever. I don't typically do a lot of eyeshadow every day, and I've told you guys, especially this year, most of the time I just skip eyeshadow. I might do like a really like dramatic lash, which we'll talk about in a second, a little bit of eyeliner, or in my case today, a lot of bit of eyeliner. And then, you know, just call it a day. I've been skipping eyeshadow altogether, or I'll just use like a nice like cream formula, which I used today, which was very simple. So I don't use a lot of like eyeshadow palettes. That's kind of been my thing, but I have tried so many new eyeshadow palettes this year, so many things that I've loved, but out of all of them, and like I said, I'm not even an everyday eyeshadow kind of girl, but this is one thing that I cannot not have in my drawer. Like I don't need all these like powdery eyeshadows in my drawer that I do like my everyday makeup with, but I always have to have this. It's the Anastasia Soft Glam. Something about this I just love. I use the black a lot just for like liner to like kind of smooth it a little. These like just basic colors are so good. Yeah, so good. This brightening color sort of in my inner corner. It's just such a good eyeshadow palette. Definitely check that out. That one has been a favorite of mine. But speaking of like just my eyeshadow look and what I like to do, like I said, I haven't been doing a lot of eyeshadow. These Laura Mercier Caviar sticks I've loved for years. The matte ones have really just, they've been great. And the Au Naturel is the color that I use most of the time. I'll just put a little on, I'll smooth it out, and then you're good to go. And you get kind of a look like I'm wearing today, but what I'm wearing today is something that I feel like I can really talk about now again, because for a while they didn't have it. It was like, I would tell you guys about this. It's like I bought this several months ago. And then every time I would talk about it, you guys are like, I can't find that, it's gone. Well, I just recently looked and it's permanent now. They have it everywhere, and it is the Chanel Undertone. Whenever I talk about this, you guys are like, yeah, but what's the color? The color is called Undertone. It's the most perfect eyeshadow ever. That's what I'm wearing today. You can put a little brush in it and sweep it. Just give it a quick sweep, a little brush like this, you know, just give yourself a little something, put it on your finger. You guys, this is the most perfect eyeshadow, and it has a tiny bit of a sheen to it. So love that. Definitely pick it up, you guys. You can just put it on. This is great because like when I travel, I don't have to carry any eyeshadow. I just grab this, put it on, whatever. And I've really fallen extra hard for false lashes because I found really good ones that I love. There's so many out there that are great, but when I look at all of them that I've used over the year, the ones that I've repurchased the most, the ones that are comfortable, that I really like, are these, the Huda Samanthas. And they're just absolutely gorgeous. They're dramatic, but they're kind of wispy. They're not too like, definitely check those out. But today I was gonna actually wear them, and I started doing my makeup and I did a little bit of mascara, and I was like, I really like the way this looks. So yeah, my natural lashes are really good, I know, but it is fun to use false lashes every now and then. But the Better Than Sex, the Too Faced Better Than Sex, I've just really been enjoying. This is the special diamond packaging, but I would say out of the whole year, this has been the mascara that I definitely use the most. Y'all, I used one of these before I filmed today. I always like to use them before I film. I always like to use them in the morning, like, you know, if I'm getting ready, I'm gonna go somewhere, you know, I'm just doing my makeup a little special or going somewhere special. The Thalgo Hyaluronic Eye Masks, Eye Patch Masks, Fills, Anti-Fatigue, Hyaluronic. Okay, y'all, these are so good. You just pop them on for like 10 minutes. They smooth out. If you're looking a little puffy, if you're looking a little tired, if your eye area's looking a little crepey or a little like wrinkly, these are so good. And I've tried so many eye patches. I think that so many things are so freaking gimmicky. These actually really work. And then it leaves behind like a beautiful serum that you can just kind of pat in, and then you're good to go. So I've repurchased packs of these. I'd say my fragrance for this year, while I have many that I love, the Jo Malone Wood Sage and Sea Salt, the Chanel, some of the Byredos, I really like that liquid diamond stuff. The Miss Dior Bloomin' Bouquet is kind of like my go-to, kind of like, you know, just smells like me. I love that. This is my new bottle. I've had these and talked about these for years and years and years. They're always at the top. And of course my Gucci too, which is like my OG. It's kind of replacing that, I feel. Okay, so the Too Faced Diamond Light Highlighter, I believe this came out at the beginning of the year. If this came out last year, I don't think it did. I think it was at the beginning of this year. I would say this was like my most loved like go-to highlighter over the year. I talked about this in a recent video because they came out with, you know, other shades. And I honestly kind of like this one better, the Fancy Pink Diamond. It's just a little more natural, and sometimes with that original one, you know, I would feel like, does it look a little greenish or is it looking a little too bright, you know? But despite all that, this is just such a good one. It's always so pretty on camera. In real life though, not sure. People may think I'm like nuts wearing it. No, I'm kidding. No, it is pretty, but I really do love it. But you know, you try new things and you try other things. This was something that this is when I kind of stopped using this one as much. I still wanted to mention that because, you know, love. But the Too Faced Wet Dry Face and Eye Palette, you may look at this is the peach stuff, Sugar Peach. You may look at this and be like, okay, whatever. It contains the prettiest highlighter of all time. That's what I'm wearing today. I really do love it. I have so many highlighters that I love. I've kind of gone back to an old favorite recently, but this one is the most dramatic. Like if you really want a dramatic highlighter, so good. That doesn't have any like color to it. really good. And you use it with a beauty blender because it's like wet dry. Love the blush. So a lot of times I've just been using this. Like if I know I'm gonna be going somewhere packing makeup, I'll just take this and it's got everything. But I really do like that. So same as I said with my eyes, like my my eyeshadow and stuff, you know, it's not so much, well yeah, I mean those are products that I recommended that I like, but it's more so like a look. Like I've been going for not a lot of eyeshadow. I just like dramatic lashes, some liner, you know what I mean? Honestly, I think your eyes look even younger and like just as sexy without it. Like if you do your liner and your lashes just right. So not even just right. Like I don't know, that's just what I've been about. With my lips, it's kind of been like the same type of thing. Like most of the year, I have not been into like heavy liquid lipsticks or heavy like lipsticks or color, you know what I mean? I use a bit of this, the Subculture by MAC. I've also used Dervish and Whirl, but Subculture is just a good one if you're just gonna use gloss with it and not a lipstick, which is what I use most of the time. So I use a little bit of that, put that on your lip line, and then I just put on a lip gloss. And I know it's not anything to it, but I feel like it looks 10 times better than if I use like a cakey lipstick or like a crazy color. Then I can just reapply it throughout the day. And my very favorite lip gloss is the Buxom, and this is Abigail. This is Abigail. This is the Abigail color, and it's almost done. I don't want to repurchase anymore until I use up this one, and then I have a tiny little one of Celeste. My favorite ones are Abigail, which this one's very, like you can see, a little more nude, like a little more nudie. The Kimberly, which is a really pale pink, and then the Celeste, which is sort of slightly darker than this, but a little peachy pinker. Love those so much, and I just think that they're so pretty on your lips. I also like the one called White Russian, which doesn't have any sparkle to it at all, but they all kind of give your lips that slight like cooling, plumping feeling, just like the Dior. Nothing uncomfortable. So I really love those, and I always have those in my purse. I'm kind of like addicted to using those. I forgot to mention this, and you know, okay, I'm gonna walk away from this and be like, gosh, Tiffany, you forgot so much, but this, not gonna talk a whole lot about it. The skin roller, I use this every single day, like twice a day. It's like relaxing. I wish I had to have makeup on so I can just like, but I've showed you guys how to do this, how I use it. It feels good on my jaw. Like it's just therapeutic. It's cold. I like to do it around my eyes. I feel like it makes my face look more like toned and like less puffy, and I mean, it can't hurt, right? I mean, it's something that makes me feel good, that like I feel like it's doing something, and I feel like it keeps my skin from looking puffy and makes it look good. So try one of these. And y'all, these are so stupid expensive when you look at them places. This one was very inexpensive. So I'll link to that one. And then finally, a handbag. So this year, I feel like I didn't do a ton of handbag things. I mean, you guys know over the years, handbags have kind of been one of my things. It's always been something that I love and that I'm into. It's like a collection type thing, something that I enjoy. But honestly, this year, I have not been excited by really anything other than these. But they're so classic. I feel like you don't look at it and say, oh, that's so like, whatever. You know, they're classic. They come in a ton of colors, different sizes. This is the small, and I think it's just the perfect size. And this color is so good. I bought the silver one earlier in the year, and then I ended up getting this one. And by far the gray one, I think, is my favorite. And I have definitely contemplated getting other ones. I kind of want to get like a nude one. I definitely want to get a black one. But I would say if you're going to get one and you're unsure about it, because people ask me about this bag all the time, I would say start with the gray, because I feel like the gray is more versatile than anything. It works in the summer, it works in the winter, it works with black, it works with brown. Whatever you wear, you can throw this on with it. And I love this bag so much. It's just my go-to. It's held up so incredibly well. I carry it like almost every single day. I try to switch back into other things, but it's my go-to. I love it. It makes me feel good. And I love it so much. It holds a lot. These are just exciting. I don't know what it is. Maybe to me, it's exciting. I love them. Nothing has really been on my radar or my list because I just love that one so much. And when I find something that I like, especially like a handbag, I will just carry it like all the time. Like I don't like to switch into a lot of different things. So, but I feel kind of like this year, you know, like even I would always think like, you know, there's a certain color and style of like a Chanel bag, like a really classic one that I might want to add in my collection of this or that, like things that I thought about over the years. And honestly, like that stuff doesn't even excite me because I just want more of those. Like it's so weird. Like the dream is to have those in like every color of the rainbow and just be like, I love them. I just love them. They're so good. Okay. Really quickly, I don't know. I have sunglasses sitting out. I went and got some. I was like, whatever, I'm gonna show, because sunglasses are something that I wear every single day. And these I have been wearing a lot this year. They're huge. Did I get these this year? Yeah, I think so. But y'all, I mean, they're dirty. Oh my gosh, they're so dirty. They're huge. They are fully ridiculous, but they're so comfortable. And I feel like they really like protect my whole like face. So like all the areas where you'd be getting like sunspot, you know, I feel like it's just extra, you know? I mean, they're extra, but it's just extra like protection. I discovered these earlier in the year, these like $14 amazing, you know, like little line of sunglasses. And I've gotten ones that look just like my flat top Coleen ones. These, I am not an aviator person. I don't want to spend a whole lot of money on flimsy aviators. I don't care if they're like the nicest ones that feel good. I just feel like all aviators are flimsy and they just should not cost money. But then I'll pay a lot of money on plasticky ones, so I don't know. It's just a thing. I don't know. Can't describe it, but these are good. Aviators are not the most flattering glasses on me, but these are $14 and I really like them. And a lot of times I'm like, yes, like give me these. They say 100% UV protection. Okay, but so good, you guys. I have them in gold too. The gold ones are like super fabulous. But anyways, you guys, I feel like I need to take a breath. I feel like I've talked about so much and I could still talk about so many other things. I really just, honestly, I put so many things out and I said, Tiffany, just talk about half of these things, because I get like, I want to talk about everything that I love, you know? And maybe I did that. Maybe I talked about too much, but I just thought we would kind of go for it today. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Definitely take advantage of those codes and check out some of these things, because this is the best of the best. These are my faves. Thank you guys so much for watching and for spending another year with me. 2019 will be my 11th year on YouTube, which is crazy. When I say I've been on YouTube a long time, and like it's like OG, I have been on YouTube a long time. I can't believe it. It's so weird to think about. But thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for everything. I love y'all so much, and I cannot wait to see you guys next year. Talk to you soon. Bye guys.